Hey guys, welcome back to another update of St. Louis International Airport. So as you can see, this is around 1999-2000, when it was still TWA's major hub. And yeah, we'll get started now. So as you can see, we've got one half of the terminal is TWA, and the other half is regional American flights. So we will start over there first. So on the far side we have a Southwest 737-200, and this is just having passengers depart the plane and getting onto the bus. This is just landed in from Phoenix. Next to that we have a Northwest MD-83. This is on pushback, and it will be heading out, taxiing to runway and heading out to Minneapolis St. Paul. Next up we have an America West Airbus A320. This is just had the cargo finished being delivered and is currently having the final passengers loaded on. This will then be heading out to Phoenix Sky Harbor. Next to that we have an American 727-200. This has just arrived in from Dallas Fort Worth, and passengers are currently disembarking, and it will be heading back out to Cincinnati shortly. And the final internal flight we have here is a Delta 757-200, and this will be heading out to LAX in about half an hour's time. It's just having the catering loaded, and then the jetway is connected and the passengers will be boarding shortly. And if we move across to the other side of the terminal, we have a TWA 767-200. This will be preparing for a flight out to New York JFK in around half an hour's time. This is very similar to the Delta. It's just having the catering loaded, and then the passengers will be loading on shortly after. Next to the 767 we have a TWA DC-9, and this has arrived in from Newark, and with it only being a small regional plane, it doesn't use the jetway, so it's having the air stairs connected. So all the passengers have finished disembarking. The bus has left to take them to the terminal building, so this is just getting ready to be cleaned up and then get ready for its next flight. Next to the DC-9 we have another 767-200. This one, as you can see, is getting fully loaded. So the jetway is connected. We have the passengers loading from the rear doors as well, and on the other side we have the baggage being loaded as we speak. This is getting ready for a flight out to London Heathrow. An empty TWA gate. There is a 757 scheduled to be moving into this gate. This is coming in from San Francisco. It'll be arriving in roughly 10 to 15 minutes time. Then we have another TWA 757-200. This one is having the baggage unloaded. This one's just arrived in. Baggage being unloaded, fuel being taken on, ready for its next flight. As we can see, the passengers are disembarking as well via the jetway. This one has arrived in from Mexico City. And finally on the end we have a TWA 767-300. This is getting passengers loaded using two jetways, using both the front and the central doors. All the baggage and fuel and cargo is already loaded on, and this will be heading out in around 5 to 10 minutes time. This is on first pushback. It'll be heading out for a flight to Havana. So that's it for this small mini airport update. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the next one very shortly. Bye guys.